guys, welcome back to our channel. We're the Garso Twins. I'm Britta.
And I'm Carly.
If you're new here, we would love it if you would subscribe down below. And we have a really fun video. We've been wanting to film this for a while, and we're going to talk about all of our favorite jeans under $100. We typically don't buy super expensive denim, so we just wanted to kind of share all of our favorites that we love, and hopefully you love too, and why we love them, and all that. So let's get into it. Okay, so in the past year or so, I decided to try Zara denim because they have so many offerings. The issue with Zara, if you're familiar, we buy a lot of things from there, a lot of tops and such, but things are available, and then when they sell out, sometimes they don't bring it back. They bring it back in like a slightly different, maybe different wash, different fit, and so that's like the frustrating thing, but I feel like they have such good denim if you can find a pair of jeans that fits you correctly. So about a year ago, I bought these. They're the Zara Slim Fit High Rise jeans.
And we're going to insert ourselves talking about these.
Yeah, not in it. Or showing it on our bodies. But so these are the high rise, and these I'm sure you've seen on Instagram. Like, I wear them constantly. So back when they first launched this particular fit, I bought the size 2. In general, I feel like Zara runs small, so I always go up to a 4. But with these, I went down to, or like a 2, which is my normal size. And I love them because they're high-rise enough. They're not super high, but they come up like past, like to my belly button, essentially. They look great with like, I mean, they're so good. I feel like they're a perfect straight leg high-rise jean. Like, they look good with a lot of different tops. They're not too baggy, but they're super comfortable. They're kind of like those jeans that I can literally wear to any occasion. So they did, I feel like a lot of people found these, so then they expanded their offerings in this style, the high-rise slim. So then I bought these ones recently, and I did have to size up to a 4. Like, the 2 didn't fit, so I feel like now, since it comes in a few different washes, it's changed a little bit. I mean, you'll see them on me. I feel like they're a little shorter, which I like the cropped look, so
Do you have the actual inseam? Do you know what they are?
No, I don't have the actual inseam. I mean, I can link them down below. Like, the first ones I showed you aren't available anymore. These are still on their website, and they have them in like black, a few different colors. So it's another like medium wash, I would say. But obviously the washes are different. Like, I prefer the wash on this. I feel like it looks a little more high end, but I still really like these. Same high rise, but they are slightly like flared, and they're not supposed to be. I feel like they flare out a little bit, which I actually like. I think these are a bit more flattering. I just prefer the wash of the original Slim Fit high rise, but these have a bit more stretch to them. I feel like the fit is a bit more flattering, like I said. The best part about these is they're only $40. I feel like they're really nice, thick denim. To find like denim like this for $40 is kind of crazy to me. And I did order these in black, and the fit was a little different. They were more like these, but it was a little bit baggier, and they didn't fit me perfectly like these do. So I will say there are some inconsistencies between the shades. So definitely, like, if you have a store near you, I would go in and try them on. But in general, I would say size up 1 size and you'll be fine. And they're really, really good. I feel like they're very trendy. Like I said, they have them in a lot of different finishes. And I feel like I can wear these with, these are like probably my 2 most worn jeans. Like, I just feel like they go with anything. The washes are nice, and they're flattering. Okay, and we'll also write this down below so you can reference it, but I'm 5'4", I'm 5'3". I'm 5'4", 5'3.5". Didn't you say you shrunk? I did.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm about 5'4".
Yeah, a little bit less.
I'm like 5'3", 5'3.5". So generally we look for an inseam. Well, I'll go over the inseam for all of my jeans, but just so you have a reference, because I know that's really hard for me. Like, I have a lot of Everlane denim I'm going to talk about, and it's hard to know like to get the regular or the ankle. Oh yeah, these just come in, they don't come in like petite sizing. So in Zara in general, like, I think they, well, then they must run short because we're short.
Like, what do tall people do?
Oh yeah, I'm sure they do.
Yeah.
1 sec, let me click on it.
Taller people.
So one thing I do want to mention is the first ones, like the original high-rise straight leg, these are just 100% cotton denim. And then, as I mentioned, the new ones are 99% cotton, 1% elastane, so they do have a little stretch to them. But I would still say size up. Okay, as I mentioned, I have a lot of Everlane denim, so let's just get started with those. The first ones I'm going to talk about are the kick crop jeans, which I bought these in black and the light blue wash. I will probably wear the black one in the insert. They were the ones I bought first. And these ones are a nice black, like deep black wash. They've only faded slightly and I've had them for probably like 6 months. And then they are cropped and they have this raw hem, which you'll see is our preference.
Mine are raw hem, aside from one or two. Two aren't.
Yes, same with me. I have a lot of raw hem. We just like that look. We like the cropped look. And because these are the kick crop, there is only one inseam option, which I wrote down, and I am a size 25, and the inseam is 26.5. But I think that Everlane is measuring theirs a bit differently because generally we'd be like a 28 inseam.
Like at Topshop, which I'll talk about those,
or 30. Yeah, and I'm also 30 in Levi's, which I'll get to. So I feel like they just have weird measurements because these are not that cropped. So, but just according to Everlane, the inseam is 26.5. And like I said, I'm a size 25. And the other thing is that usually with Everlane, I have to size even down one size to a 24. They run really large. But these ones, just how they're made, I'm a 25. So these are kind of similar to how Britta was saying, how her where are they from? Zara. Her Zara jeans, how they flare out a bit, but these are purposeful flares. So they're cropped and then they also have a flare. So they kind of, for me, I have wider hips, but like a small waist, I like the look of like the flare kind of elongating. Yeah, like it kind of makes you look more proportional because if I have wide hips and it kind of like brings out my like the narrow part of my leg to make it look like it kind of like matches my hips, if that makes sense. You'll probably be able to tell more if you see me wearing them in the clip, but I really love how the black looks also because of the raw hem. I feel like they're black denim, so that automatically kind of elevates the look, but because of the raw hem, they're a little trendy, a little like you can dress them down, but I also feel like you can dress them up. Like I just really am impressed with the black specifically, but I also, like I said, have them in the light blue, which I'll show you right now. These do have 2% elastane, but the rest is Everlane's like proprietary Japanese denim. I think it's proprietary Japanese cotton. I don't know how they make it so soft, but they are the softest jeans I own, all of these. So I also have the light blue wash, and something I really love about these is a lot of light blue denim has like warm stitching, if that makes sense. Like it's always like a warm brown, but you'll see on a lot of the Everlane ones.
Yeah, even on mine. Like I like that these are less noticeable, but this is too.
Yeah, like it's usually darker and warm, but I think they make a conscious effort to try to use like a lighter thread so it doesn't look so noticeable in like contrast on the lighter washes, which I really love. I have to mention this though. I was so excited when these came back in stock in the light wash because they were sold out forever, and I got my same size 25 that I did in the black, and they were significantly smaller, but because they were sold out in like every size, I just kept them and tried to stretch them out, and they did eventually stretch out, but just be aware that there is variances between all the different washes, and I think that's true of any denim.
Yeah, it seems that way.
But especially Everlane, but they did stretch, so that's good. Okay, and those ones, like all the Everlane ones I'm going to talk about, are $78. And next up is a recent find, but I have been loving these so much. It's the Abercrombie Ultra High Rise Ankle Straight Jeans, and I got them in black because for me personally, I just am really picky with like the washes of denim. I think sometimes, you know, they can look, what is that called when it has like the... Oh my gosh, is it called like ruching?
Maybe,
or like where you guys know it's like faded in like the middle. Like sometimes that just looks a little weird to me. Black to me is just the safest. You can dress it up or down, that type of thing. So I got these in black. They retail for $89, but they're often...
Did you say where they're from?
Abercrombie,
did I say?
I don't know. Oh my gosh, maybe I didn't say. Sorry, they're the Abercrombie Ultra High Rise Ankle Straight Jeans. They retail for $89, but I think I paid around $70. They're often on sale.
They have a lot of sales.
Yeah, they do. Really, really good quality denim. I know Abercrombie's kind of making a comeback, which is nice to see. These are, let's see, I don't know what the fabric makeup is. To me, they feel like they don't have any, let's see, details. Oh, they're 99% cotton, 1% elastane, so just like my Zara ones, but I would say like they have minimal stretch. And I ordered a size, well, I started with the 26 and I ordered short and regular, and both lengths could have worked for me, but I went for the regular, but the 26 were too big, so I had to size down to a 25, but I would normally be a 26. So I would say size down in these, definitely. And the regular inseam is 27 inches, so that works for me, and I'm about 5'4". But my favorite part about these, you'll see in the clip, is how high-rise they are. They're definitely my most high-rise denim, and sometimes I do think that can be a bit uncomfortable if you're like sitting long days, you know, it comes up so high and it could be tight on your stomach. But I just like the look of it. I think it's so flattering. I think they kind of make it look a little dressier. Like, the lower the rise and the more casual I feel like jeans look. So I really love how high these come up on the waist. And we have really short torsos, so to be honest, they probably come up way higher on me than other people, but you'll see in the clip, like I said. And I think they look really great with mules. I think you can wear them as sandals. So again, you can dress them up or down. They're really, really nice and thick. Like I said, like I feel like they compare to any, like I haven't really purchased any high-end denim, I would say. Like Carly said, we generally like to keep it below $100, which is why we're doing this video. But I think that the quality was surprisingly very, very nice. So highly recommend if you're looking for a straight-legged pair of jeans that is very high-rise, like ultra high-rise, because I think that name is like perfect. And I think because they're called the ankle jeans, that's why even though I ordered the regular, you'll see like they're not super long on me. Yeah, that's exactly like the kick crop, the ones I just discussed. There is no option, but because the crop is in the name, the inseam worked for me. But if you're taller than like 5'6", I feel like they will not work for you. So hopefully they come out with like a tall version. And Abercrombie has so many different sizes you can get. I was looking at it, like they have, like I said, you could get regular short. I think they even have some tall. So they have so many size options that you'll definitely find something. What I like to do is just order a couple and then just return in store like what you don't end up using. Okay, next up is another pair of Everlane denim. These are the cheeky straight jean. As you'll see, most of our denim is high-rise and straight-legged. Yes. Like, I think all of these. No, I have one that's not, but I have a reason. Okay, yeah, so that's just our preference on our body type. Like, well, it's kind of trendy now too. Yeah, but it just flatters our body type the most. So if you're similar to us, that's just what we go for. These ones are not raw hemmed. They are nicely tailored. And I got these in a 24 ankle. As I mentioned, we are never a 24. Like, that is just not our size. Usually 26. Yeah, but Everlane runs a little large, so I got a 24, and then ankle is the same 26.5 inseam, which I have found works for me for all Everlane denim. I got the shade Wash Black, like I said, which I love because I had a pair from Madewell in a similar wash that I just wore to death, and I love that you can wash these and they just look like they're intentionally faded. It's not like black that has been faded and you can tell it like looks cheap and looks weird, like why is it patchy in certain areas. This is meant to have that washed look, which again I really love. These are my most tailored out of all my Everlane jeans. Actually, all the jeans I'm going to talk about. These are the most like slim straight, I would say. You'll see in the clip, but they aren't too wide leg. A lot of the more raw hem versions I have come off my leg a little bit. These are very slim to my leg. They just have a nice tailored look, like even in the butt area. The whole point of these jeans, Everlane says, is to make your butt look good. That's why they're the cheeky straight leg. And I've read all the reviews and people say like, oh my gosh, I love how my butt looks in these jeans. And I agree. They definitely make the behind look nice because they just like are built that way. And yeah, I just really love how they look tailored. I can wear them to work, but I can also wear them like with a t-shirt and sneakers, and they're just really comfortable denim. These are 98% cotton, 2% elastane, which I'm actually surprised about. I actually didn't think there was any elastane in them, but that's what the website says. They wash really nicely, and they have a lot of different washes in this one because it's their most popular, one of their most popular styles. So there's something for everyone. Okay, these are my only pair of like skinny jeans, and they're the Topshop Jamie high waist black jeans. They retail for $70. This is honestly my third pair of these. I've been buying them for like, since we lived at our last apartment. Yes. Like I've been buying them for years at this point. We both used to buy them a lot. I don't really wear skinny jeans anymore, but they're the best skinny jeans out there. They're the best skinny jeans out there because, again, the high waist is so nice. But my favorite thing about these jeans is how black they are. I've had these for a while and they are black. Like, there's no arguments. And I had just said such an issue with buying jeans that fade so quickly. And a lot of times you're spending money on jeans and then you don't want them to like fade and, like Carly said, look cheap and like unintentionally faded black. And so I love that these are black, and because of that, I feel like I can really dress these up. Like whenever I have to dress up for some sort of event, I don't really like wearing like dress pants per se, or we hate dresses. Yeah. I actually did buy, as a side note, I bought these dress pants from Mango that are so cute. I'll put them in a video at some point. But anyways, so I often grab these pants because they look really good. If you just pair them with a blazer and a belt and a bodysuit, you can look like so put together, but you're still wearing denim technically. And these do have a stretch to them, so they almost have that like normal skinny jean look, I would say. They're tight at the ankle. I buy the 28 by 30, so 30 inseam.
Topshop sizing is complicated.
It's so weird. Like, they're short. They're like ankle
And now there's no
jeans.
stores, so how do people just order multiples,
that's true.
I guess.
Order multiples, because we used to buy them at the Topshop store because they had all the denim in store, which was nice, but now there's no stores anymore. But we buy the size 28, so definitely size up in Topshop, but I'm sure you've heard that before. A lot of people talk about these jeans, but for $70, I feel like I get so much use out of these because, like I said, they're just like a good basic black jean. And if you've had difficulties finding like the perfect black jean, I would say these are it. These are probably my most worn just because of all the reasons I just said. Like, I can literally wear them in any instance. So highly, highly recommend. And they do have other, like I have other pairs of Jamie jeans that I like. I just reach for the black ones the most, so I just want to talk about those today. Okay, I have a pair of Topshop denim I want to talk about too, which these are so old. They've since kind of like rebranded them. But I still want to talk about them because I believe the new fit is similar enough that if you bought them, you wouldn't be disappointed. But like the tag is coming off. Like, I've worn these to death. But they are the Topshop raw hem straight leg jeans. I have the light wash, which again, isn't like this exact pair isn't in existence anymore, but I will link down the one that's the most similar. But I have the lightest wash, which they do still have a light blue wash. It's exactly what it says, straight leg, raw hem, you know how we like. And like Britta said, oh, these ones I have a 26-30.
Yeah,
so that's right.
The straight leg ones.
All the straight leg in Topshop, we are a 26-30, which is mostly like our sizing anyways. I believe that these are 100% cotton. Like I said, this exact model isn't available anymore, so I can't look it up. But I just love these. They are, like I said, the last ones I talked about are a little more tailored. These ones are a little more wide straight leg, because straight leg can mean so many things. Like sometimes it's very flush to your leg, sometimes it's very wide. These are a little bit on the wider side, so I love wearing them with boots because I just love that kind of like wider leg look with a pair of like black boots. I've worn them on Instagram plenty of times, so I can even link a photo that I've worn them in so you can get another look at what they look like. These are super high rise. Again, that's just the look we like on our body types. It's very complimentary to like a tinier frame up top, and then we don't have big legs, but you know, it just like it just makes you look very like slim and straight. And we're petite, so we like, makes us look taller maybe?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it makes us look taller. So really love these. They're also, did you say those were 75?
70.
Oh, these are 75 from Topshop, so around the same price, really affordable. Okay, next up is a pair of super affordable denim, so I thought I had to mention them. To be honest, they're not my favorite out of the bunch. Obviously, like, I feel like it's kind of a give and a take. Like, if you're saving so much, like, you're not going to get everything you want. But they are the best pair of jeans I found from Target. And they are the Wild Fable high-rise straight leg
High-rise straight leg ankle.
That's all of our keywords.
I know.
High-rise straight leg ankle length jeans in the medium wash. These are them, and I just washed them actually, so I'm really hoping they look normal in these clips because they're still fairly damp. That's another thing, we don't dry any of our jeans, we like hang dry them. But they're true medium, like they look like denim. And again, I don't really love this like gold stitching, but it's a give and take. They're $22, which is insanely cheap. Let me see what
That's so cheap. You could buy a meal at, like,
I know.
Yeah.
They're 98% cotton, 2% spandex. Of the inseam length is 27 inches, which is in line with the rest of the jeans that we buy.
This is the other thing, the hardware usually on cheaper denim is like that copper instead of being colored.
Yeah, but then it's like a silver, which is fine. But anyways, you'll see them on.
Yeah,
they actually fit really nice for like cheap denim. I feel like they are that classic high-rise straight leg. These are like true straight leg. There's no flare, there's no tapering, true straight leg, I would say. The length is really nice. And I like that it does have the stretch. They are thinner, like the actual denim and fabric is thinner than every other jean I'm talking about. But again, $22. And these are jeans that I feel like I would throw on, like if we decide to go to IKEA and walk around and like eat pizza, I would just throw these on because they're super lightweight, really comfortable. Like a lot of these, like I said, but like the high rise and like if it's a thick denim, sometimes they're not super comfortable to wear all day, but they look nicer. So these are like my like lounge around, like errands jeans, I would say. And the reviews on Target are really good. If you want to, I will obviously link it below if you want to read those reviews. But I've just never found a pair of jeans from Target that fits this well. I feel like they're not super high rise. I will say that compared to a lot of the other ones I spoke about. But on me, they come up high enough. But even so, on Target, I feel like so many claim high rise and they aren't actually high rise. These would, I would still say, are like medium high rise. But they're really, really good if you're on a budget, like a college student. Highly recommend checking out this particular pair of jeans from Target. Okay, if I had to pick any of these jeans that fit me the best, I think I would go with these. And I cannot speak to any of the other washes because I feel like Levi's are similar to Everlane where they vary. But these are the Levi's Wedgie Icon jean. Oh, they have a weird shade name. Let me look it up. They are the Levi's Wedgie Fit in Higher Love. These are my most expensive I'm going to talk about. They're $98 and I have a size 25. So similar to Everlane, I feel like you have to size down. We're usually at 26. I mean, sometimes we're at 25, but it's just not common.
People are probably like, you're not sizing down, you're just at 25.
I know, that's probably maybe, maybe true. But I don't know, so you know how so many, I need to go on a little tangent. So many people talk about how Levi's runs small. Yeah. Like, that is a common thing that people say. And so when we first bought Levi's, we both got 27s and we were swimming in them. Like they were so large. I had to return and like sell on Poshmark 3 different pairs because they were so big. And it took me so long to realize that if I just sized down or like or just maybe found our actual size, who knows? Yeah, that they fit. Like, of course, these I believe are 100% like, you know, Levi's quality, really nice quality cotton denim. So they're a little tight when you first get them, but they stretch out so beautifully. And yeah, like if I have any jeans that fit me the best, it's these. Like I put them on, they fit my waist perfectly. They fit like the inseam is perfect. They just look like they were made for my body. Just so if you are, I feel like those Zara jeans are like the ones that fit me perfectly.
Yeah,
which is why it's crazy. They're $40.
Yeah.
But the original.
Yeah, the original.
It's so hard to find. Like I said, I've thought about ordering other washes, but I'm like, I don't know if they'll fit the same. And honestly, these aren't like my favorite wash, but because they fit me so well, I love them. Out of all the jeans I'm talking about, these are the only ones with a ripped knee, which I do like that look. I think it looks nice. But I want to put it out there that I think a frayed hem is the new distressed denim. Yeah, it's true. I bought these a few years ago. That's another thing. I've had these for almost 2 years and they just have held up beautifully. Like I think Levi's denim is truly worth the money. And they're not even that expensive, like $98 compared to
so much use out of them.
some other high-end denim. These are part of like the 501 collection, I believe. I believe that's how Levi's works, where all the ones labeled with 501 have the 5-button closure. And the other 501s, which are like the more straight leg skinny jeans, or they're the skinny jeans, do not fit us as well.
No.
The wedgie fit, if you have similar body types to us, like it's so nice. They are a little bit wider in the waist and a little more forgiving. And then they have a tapered leg, which... Okay, no, people are going to think we're crazy if I say this, but we have larger calves. Like, they're not large.
They're not small.
But they're not, for our body type, like, they are large. We used to dance when we were younger, so we think that's why we have them. We don't think it's
maybe
genetics.
the ice skating, too.
Maybe, yeah, we figure skate as well. So, we think we just made these muscles in our calves. Anyways, because of the tapered leg, they're not as tight as the Levi's 501 skinny on the calves, so it's not as noticeable that we have, like... not so small calves. And that's one of my favorite things about them. The tapered leg is just really flattering. Obviously, you'll see in the clip really flattering to our body type. I love the Levi's pockets because they're like the classic Levi's. And back to the closure, the 5-button closure is my favorite type of jean closure. They just kind of like move with your body when you sit down at work all day. The zippers get weird. Like they can bend, they can get all funky over time. The buttons just are so nice, and these and the next ones we're going to talk about are the only ones that have this 5-button closure.
Yeah.
So really love that. I'm just really pleased with these jeans. If you guys have the Levi's wedgie, recommend other washes for me because I'd love to purchase some more. I've just been stuck on these. The last pair we're talking about, we both have, so we just thought we'd talk about it together. I have it in 2 washes because honestly, these are my favorite Everlane jeans I've ever purchased.
Yeah, the tapering is so nice. They're the 90s cheeky straight jeans, $78 again. We have the size 24 ankle.
So once you kind of get into Everlane denim, you just kind of figure out your sizing because I have the cheeky straight that I referenced, the wash black, in the 24 ankle, so I knew that that would be the same size because same inseam, 26 and a half, and then the 24 works with the other cheeky jeans, so I just assumed that they would work for these.
And Carly has 2 shades, but the one we both have is the new vintage Sunbleached blue.
And if you like these, like hop on it now because these were sold out in the light shade for a year.
Well, they're sold out in ankle.
Already?
Yeah.
Oh my god, they just came back in stock a week ago. I'm really sorry if you guys can't get these.
But if you're regular length,
yeah,
you can get
that's
them.
true. So the first pair I bought was the medium blue. Is that what it's called?
Let's see.
I think it's called
medium blue.
And I bought these because I was like, the light wash is never coming back in stock. I bought them probably 2 months ago. I was waiting for the light wash to come back in stock and I just assumed they never would. So I went with the medium blue, which I actually ended up loving. So I wanted to talk about them because if you're ever looking for just a classic blue jean, I feel like this color is also so 90s. Like Rachel and Monica. Yeah. Like Rachel and Monica on Friends, how they would wear like classic 90s blue jeans. I just get that vibe. I've gotten so much use out of them. These are 100% cotton. They're the Everlane cotton, and because there's no elastic, I think these are the softest Everlane jeans I own.
Also the tightest.
Okay, so Britta's having another thing we can discuss.
I can't hold them up because I'm physically wearing them right now, trying to stretch them out. But I love how they look.
Because they're 100% cotton, they are going to be tight when you get them. And I almost returned this pair because I couldn't even get my hand in the pockets. And I'm like, oh god, these are so small. But then I stuck with it, and after a day, they stretched out so beautifully. And now they're the most comfortable jeans I own. So I would say that they stretch out even like a full size. So you just have to kind of stick with it. I know it's super uncomfortable.
And like, I think washing them helps because it loosens up the fibers.
Because it's cotton. It's like a very malleable fiber once it's loose. And then, yeah, we both picked up the vintage light wash recently, so Britta's still trying to stretch them out. But same thing. I've worn these once, and they now fit me fine. Like, I had to wear them all day at work, and yeah, it was a little uncomfortable, but now they just fit me beautiful, and they're probably my new favorite jeans.
Yeah, I love the tapered look.
Yeah, the 90s look is just like, yeah, that tapered leg. It's just such a classic fit. I think we all dream of the 90s.
Yeah.
And they did such a good job with, again, the button closure, which is by far just the best.
It is, and
closure.
I also want to mention I had a pair of jeans from Zara called the trumpet jeans. If you're familiar, they seem to have discontinued that fit, but they had the 5-button closure. They were a light wash like this and a straight leg, and I stained them at work with makeup, which is so sad because now I can't wear them, but they don't make them anymore. So if you have any news on when those are coming back, let me know.
Yeah, so if you ever see jeans like this, I mean, definitely try them out because the buttons, they're just
I love the
best.
buttons. They're my favorite too.
And this wash actually is surprisingly just like stunning.
I like it way more in person than I online. So that's another reason we want to do this video, so you guys could see the washes of everything.
I thought they were going to be a really pale blue, kind of like the Topshop jeans I referenced.
Anything like this.
Yeah, but they're like a rich pale blue. Like, it's hard to describe, but they're just a beautiful wash. Again, with the piping, they didn't go overboard with the depth of the color, so there's not a huge contrast. Very high-waisted.
Yes.
Which we love.
Yeah, my issue with them right now is I'm sitting here trying to stretch them out. I literally still have the tags on, like, because I've just been trying to stretch them out.
She doesn't believe me, and I'm like, Britta, I've stretched these out, like, almost a size and a half at this point. Like, they're so comfortable.
But also, to be fair, Carly's
now
came stretched out more, I think. Because
we got the blue pair, but this pair, I could not fit my hand in my pocket.
It's really, like, even the legs are tight, I can deal with that. But, like, on my hip bones, they're tight. And I'm like, how would that even stretch out? Like, at least your legs are, like,
stretching them out as you're
Yeah.
moving. But I'm just concerned about my hip area.
They'll stretch.
But
they'll
maybe
stretch.
I'll try them on in the video and you guys can let me know if you think they look okay or too tight. But yeah, they do stretch out, so definitely I wouldn't size up, but that's just my preference. Everyone is different. I also really like how for these jeans Everlane added this, which is kind of like the flare to Levi's, I feel like.
Yeah.
I think
Zara has that too.
yeah, I think it's cute. So these are my favorites.
Yeah,
these are, if they can be comfortable, these are my favorites. I love the fit.
Yeah, beautiful.
Okay, thank you guys so much for watching our video on denim. We hope you enjoyed it. We love jeans. We live in them. We literally wear them every day.
Jeans and t-shirts.
Jeans and
t-shirts.
better? And by the
so.
way, as a side note, we love the Uniqlo t-shirts. They're our favorite t-shirts. And they have this new, like, really pretty oatmeal color that we just got the other day. $10 if you have a Uniqlo store. They're the best t-shirts. And for the inserts, we'll just wear t-shirts so you guys can kind of see what the denim will be showcased.
Yeah, my t-shirt is from Everlane that I'll be wearing because I apparently only shop there. So.